So for the last 10 years, the Make America Great Again movement has absolutely taken over the Republican Party. Even politicians that used to be never Trumpers, like this guy, and especially this guy, have now turned to the ultra MAGA side. However, lately there's been some issues that have split the GOP in half. Issues like the Epstein files, the Iran war, the undying support for Israel. These things have caused what people refer to as the MAGA Civil War, which is essentially America First versus Israel First, which the Israel First has people like Ben Shapiro, Michael Knowles, and all those people from the Daily Wire, Turning Point USA now for some reason. Then the America First has people like Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens, those people who no one really listens to anymore. But especially people like Nick Fuentes, who has a cult-like following in which call themselves the Groypers. But he's not who we're talking about in this video. The focus of this video is some political drama going on in Florida. Now, Florida has been known as a pretty conservative state. They have a pretty conservative governor, Ron DeSantis. Relatively liked, too. Only thing that conservatives really have to complain about is that he's a part of the whole pro-Israel lobby. Like, pretty much owned by AIPAC. AIPAC spent millions on his campaigns, millions on his presidential campaign back in 2024. But he's not able to run for another term as governor in 2026. So it's looking like the biggest runner-up for the Republicans is none other than Byron Donalds, who is a congressman from Florida. He agrees with DeSantis on almost everything, except even more pro-Israel than him. So we got AIPAC giving him millions, and he's also the candidate that President Trump has endorsed. So it's looking like a big, yeah, he's gonna be the next governor. The Republican Party's definitely gonna run him, and Florida is gonna vote Republican. They're extremely conservative down there. However, Donalds is not the only option that conservatives have. James Fishback is a business owner, so not a stereotypical politician, and he just so happens to be very pro-free speech, pro-life, just think about the mainstream conservative movement and picture an even more right-wing figure. That's just about who Fishback is. Fishback has been very clear that he will not take any money from Israel, which was enough to have the neocons start calling him an anti-Semite. So we have that going on. But he's truly gotten a lot of the youth's support. A lot of his followers happen to be parts of the Groyper movement, in which I brought up earlier. Now, Fishback, not too long ago, scheduled a debate with Donalds that would happen in July. However, the state of Florida ended up shutting this debate down and basically said there will be no debates for the Republican primary, which led to a lot of Fishback's followers essentially going and confronting Donalds right there with Fishback. And not too long ago, Fishback even posted a video on YouTube as an invitation to Governor DeSantis to moderate a debate between the Republican candidates. And during the point in time that I'm recording this, he has not responded. But the truth of the matter is, no matter who you support here, Donalds or Fishback, it shouldn't be a controversial thing to say that a debate should happen, period. And if the state of Florida is going to continue to keep shutting down this debate, then perhaps it shows who's really in charge there. But I'm not going to name any names of any countries, otherwise the algorithm will not push this video out too much. But if I had to say one thing to the citizens of Florida, it would be, please don't mess this up. Please go vote, because you know where the donors' special interests are going to be going. So we need enough of you voting for the correct choice as we can get, because this truly affects the rest of the country, the rest of the conservative movement, not just Florida. So let me ask you this. Do you want a candidate that the deep state is trying to make sure is your governor, or the one who is fighting against the deep state? And you know what? That's your choice to decide. This is still relatively a democracy. You still have somewhat of a say. And what makes America the greatest country on earth is that we have a say. We get to decide things. We get to decide who our future leaders are, for the most part. So vote. I certainly hope this video doesn't offend any of you, because according to my polls, 10% of you are Israel first, other than being America first. So you never really know what to expect. But if you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I know, really low goal, but it's something. And your support would be much appreciated. So, in the meantime, I will see you all in the next video. Peace.